So today I want to talk about two aspects of human behavior and two how do I call it categories or things to do with social cues and social cues, social settings, um, people's nature and stuff. So I just jump right into it. So there's been two problems I've had with people over the past couple of years of my life where often I'll have a problem with someone and it will never really be um, a straightforward thing or a straightforward conversation. Whenever someone has a problem, they never directly tell me, okay? They never say, oh, this, that, the other, I don't like this, or I don't want to do this, or I don't like you, or whatever. They just do this passive aggressive thing where they just expect you to understand, or they just don't do it, or like you make plans with them and then they don't even cancel exactly. They almost just don't even show up, and or they just cancel really last minute, or they just don't even like want to. They don't want to do it, but they will never say, "Oh, I don't want to do this anymore." They'll just like try to do that, but then not say it in like an upfront way. They'll just like let it be known in this very passive, like vague type of way, rather than just tell you. So it's a very weird passive aggressive nature, and I just find it obscure. I've I've agreed to meet people to like make plans and stuff and all this, and I've said to people before, like, because obviously I've had people kind of flake on me, not like not show up, but like basically, yeah, like I just said, cancel last minute or not follow through or whatever. And I've said to people like, okay, if you actually wanted to like meet and do something, like actually do it. Don't just say you're gonna do it and then don't do it, or like don't just say you're gonna do it and then just cancel. And they'll be like, yeah, 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 I'm gonna come. I'm gonna show up. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. But then obviously they still flake on you. They still like cancel on you and just make an excuse, or they just don't say anything at all, which is even worse. So like when it comes down to it, when you're about to do what you're planning on doing, they don't even show up or they don't even respond to like your messages or whatever. So you just stood there by yourself, which is fucking annoying. And honestly, like it takes 2 seconds to just say, oh yeah, like, oh, I don't want to do this, or like I'm not gonna do this, or just say you don't want to do it in the first place. If you want to if you don't want to make plans with someone, but then you're saying that you are going to, why say it in the first place? Just say it in the first place that you don't want to. It saves way more time and effort and energy, and also puts less stress on you. Like I don't get it. And then yeah, the second one is like why they do this, basically the whole social cues thing. So what people will often do in these circumstances to abscond them from this responsibility is they'll say, "Oh, did you not take a hint?" or "You should take a hint. Can you not see that like this isn't gonna happen?" or whatever. But they'll never tell you, "Hey, I've got this problem. Let's cancel this. Let's not do this anymore." They'll gaslight you. They'll talk shit behind your back, and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy can't take a hint. Oh, why can't you take a hint?" That's the most gaslighting tactic I can hear of. Like, there's no excuse for like why you cannot just like be upfront with someone and say the problem that you have with them. You've got to just takes 2 seconds, like I just said, like, or a few seconds just to say to someone like what's going on in your mind. But then you just rather just say nothing than gaslight them later on and talk shit behind the back. Like this is why I don't like people. You know what I mean? This is why I don't like to hang out with people and just by myself doing my own things, like making my own plans, going about things my own way. People want to tag along, that's cool, but I'm not gonna like make effort. I'm not gonna drain my energy, use my willpower over and over and over again, having to put up with people, having to put up with bullshit. I'm just constantly being like led on this weird path. Like I can't be bothered with that. I'd rather be like this lone wolf. You meet some random people along the way you never thought of. I don't list because I was just thinking about this earlier today, is that I feel like the most important people that that end up being in your life are not the people you always knew. They're not the people that you've known for a long time, or like that you know a lot about. It's the random people. It's the people that just pop out of nowhere. It's the random person you're just talking with in the bar that ends up being a good friend, or like just something random like that. Like new people, random people, not this person you've known for 8 years. Those people end up being the fake ones for some reason. The people you've known the longest. It's like they end up being your deepest enemies. It's the unexpected ones, the out of the blue type of people that you meet. People that you meet out of the blue that end up being kind of nicer, I feel like, you know. But to me, it's really about traveling, to be honest, and just not being in the same environment, changing my environment a lot, you know, make put myself in different environments where I can meet new and different people, like I just said in my other video. But yeah, I'm just tired of all this stuff because I'm just trying to make a life where I don't have to rely on other people, like thinking of different hobbies where there are solo activities, like reading a book is a solo activity, video games, like story mode games, solo activity, watching films, comic books, stuff like that. I'm thinking of activities to do I can completely do by myself, or I can only do by myself, like reading, or yeah, just stuff like that, you know. So that's the thing, and I'm just done with all this weird behavior going on, to be honest, because in Edinburgh in Scotland, I was in a cafe once, and I was eavesdropping on some Irish people sitting just the other table away from me, and there was like some grown woman and some grown man, like adults, two adults, and they were talking about how they find it a bit weird there and a bit different, and they said pretty much just what I just said now, is that people are kind of like being pussies, like they're not telling you the problem they have with you or anything, they're just like this being this like passive aggressive type of way where they won't tell you the problem they have, but then they always give you this look and they always act as if they don't like you without saying anything, and it's just this weird tension and all that type of stuff, and the whole like gaslighting, you know, social cue type of stuff. Like fuck that, mate, you know. You can just go. If you actually believe in that and you watch these videos, just unsubscribe because you can go fuck yourself as well. That's what I have to say about those types of people. But anyway, yeah. You know, if you in your hometown, wherever you are in the world, and you think, you know, everyone is like this, you hate the world, you hate people, just just get out for a bit, you know, even if it's not somewhere that far, just go on a 1 hour drive down the town further away, you know what I mean? But anyway, it's just a short video, that's all I got to say, so Mysterious out.